Good evening, everybody. Hair's a little messed up. That's okay. Working on it. Ain't that good enough? It's good enough for me. So I assume it'd be good enough for you. Low standards and all that. I mean, what's the matter? How you guys doing? I hope you guys had a good day. Had a good day, Wave. Holding it together, being good cult members. Making me proud. The best you know how. And yada, yada, yada. Shit like that. I don't know how I'm feeling right now. Do I feel good? Am I tired? I don't think I'm getting sick. I'm just... Man, I don't know. Days are like that. Sometimes days are like that. Sometimes you're just like fucking tired. Sometimes you're just fucking tired and sick. And sick of it. You guys know what I mean? We're not talking about societal collapse or the myriad of problems with women tonight. That's for sure. We're doing a little bit upscale, not upscale, uppity? No, that's not the right word. What are we doing tonight? Something uplifting. Something positive. Speaking the Ghoot. The Jurgen and Gurgen. The Flurgen and Jurgen and whatever nonsense those black people in Baltimore speak. But it's actually a tale about the positive sides of Baltimore, which I don't believe. I just don't. Never been to Baltimore, but I cannot believe that there is actually positive sides to it. But we're here to learn, and it's a Channel 5 documentary, and I like them. I like the work they do. They do good work, and I like watching them. Sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're informative. It's just a good channel all around. But I'm here to learn just like you guys are. So let's do that. Let's all get informed together. How does that sound? What do you say? What do you say? Besides, yes, John, I would like to get informed. I would like to get informed all over my face. Shoot that information right so it dribbles down my chin. And I'd be like, calm down. That's too much. That's too far. We do enough of the gay stuff on Daywave. Not here. Not here. Not here, sir. No. This is a serious educational program. That's what we have here. This is about hard-hitting news. Not gay jokes. Not low-brow, low-tier humor. No. No, of course not. That's not at all what the Sulk stream is about. And I know you know that already. So for me to actually talk about it is pointless. Completely pointless. So let's get ready. Let's get comfy and cozy and all those things, and then get a nice bottle of gin and juice. I don't know what they drink out in Baltimore, but I'm sure it's strong. Lean, I would suppose. Lean? Are you guys drinking a lot of lean? Codeine with Sprite in it? That sounds very syrupy. That sounds very syrupy. Yuck. Sprite is far too syrupy. It's too syrupy for me. Ew. If you're working, thanks for watching me while you work. If you're driving, please drive safely. Hit the like button regardless of whatever you're doing. I don't care. I don't. I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is the Sulk stream. And this is some Flurgen and Glurgen. Actually, it's called Baltimore Streets. Enjoy. Oh shit, did I even pull it up? Yeah, I pulled it up. Oh no, I didn't pull it up. There we go. Let's pull it up. Oh, that's my dog. Yeah, okay. I'll turn it up.
digit, that's my digit, Matthew. When you fuck you smelling your junk fuck knock up.
This will be the way all people going to Atlanta will actually say they are going to Atlanta. You want Atlanta? No, Atlanta badangs. Ha ha ha, on gettinangs. Badugit also can be used to replace the word head in all aspects of sexual acts. Dude,
I'm getting some sweet badugit. I'm sorry, I have to start this over. I needed to learn a lot of vocabulary immediately, and I was fiddling with show settings, and it doesn't matter. I'm probably muted anyway. I'm probably muted anyway. So we're just going to go ahead and start this over, and I'm going to learn a few words. God, go away. I'm going to learn a couple words.
Oh, that's my dog, Digit. That's my Digit, Matthew. When you fuck you smelling your...
Yo, I'm going to the grocery store. You need anything? I'm reading the things.
Oh, that's my dog.
Oh, that's my dog, bro.
Digit, that's my Digit, Matthew.
I miss you for real. Yo, I'm going to the grocery store.
When you fuck you smelling your junk fuck knock up.
This will be the way...
That's not English. That's not English. That's not even a Germanic language at all. It's not Latin. It's not Latin-based. It's not African-based. This is nonsense-based. This isn't words.
All people going to Atlanta will actually say they are going to Atlanta. You want Atlanta? No, Atlanta badangs. Ha ha ha, on gettinangs. Badugit also can be used to replace the word head in all aspects of sexual acts. Dude, hey, where you get that badugit trimmed up at, Ghoot?
Fa'o, dyan ka na isnap against on the fa'o you man.
On Ghoot.
Getting some badugit in the fluben. This is going to be annoying, isn't it? This is going to be an annoying show. More than it usually is. So I hope you guys got your badugits and your badangs. And I can't even speak it properly. Badugit. It's kind of fun. I'm not going to lie.
Some 2053 type shit right here. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Do you think the mayor speaks the language?
Definitely speaks the Ghoot.
Yeah, I'm Mayor Brandon Scott.
Speaks the Ghoot. Yep. Checks out. Baltimore City Mayor. Checks out.
The mayor of the greatest city in America,
Baltimore, a shithole, a writhing worm-infested rat, a rat-populated shithole. Again, never been there, but apparently the badugit is pretty good.
City. You will not find better people in these United States of America than those that are here in Baltimore.
In the badang-dang.
Understand the capacity of losing multiple brothers. It ain't nothing nice. We tired of having to keep saying our brothers.
Ardenshire says, sounds like they're appropriating Swedish culture. No, see, black people cannot appropriate any sort of culture. There's rules, I suppose. And if there was rules, it's not like they would follow them. The law is rules. They don't follow the law. Berdugan. I mean, yeah, I guess I can kind of Swedish chef it, but yeah, I guess.
Lay down and not come back. You get what I'm saying?
The trauma that's inflicted on these kids is...
Hog Dog says my is effed today. F. My neck is F today. F.
Perpetual.
I was shot. That was hard. Are you speaking the... Look, dude, I'm not going to be all firing on all cylinders right now because I simply don't want to. I don't want to. You ever just come in and you're just like, fuck everything. Fuck all this. Maybe it's just me. I think okay, I know I have a mental illness. I know I have a collection of them. Like, you know how, like when you're a kid, a lot of kids out there have, like, collections of trophies and, like, pictures of friends and stuff like that. I just got, like, fucking diagnoses. Doesn't matter. And most of them aren't even real. I made those diagnoses. I wrote them on my bathroom mirror in lipstick for some goddamn reason. Psycho. Whatever. Okay. Alone. That's not exactly a mental illness, but I mean, it depends. You can kind of work with it like that. Depression. And then I write that over and over and over, and then at the bottom of that say OCD. Where'd I get the lipstick? I don't know.
Got the first time in 2021, November the 15th.
You can get your first gun at 6 years old, for sure.
For the
Jess's dad is watching on YouTube.
majority of my life, Baltimore's been a place that has had over 300 homes.
Welcome, Malcolm. I mean, you're in for a ride.
Homicides in a year. 2023 is when things change. Murder rate, I've never seen it drop that low. And
I
now
hope your Badoo gets in shape. Whatever the fuck that means, I don't
we're
know.
about to break a record.
We right now are at, I think, 109 homicides.
Which
Arden Shire says, "Show your father-in-law you mean business. Say the N-word." He's on YouTube, so I can't do that. But Rumble Premium, I'm going to be doing a Rumble Premium show. I will say the N-word like a lot.
It's the lowest number ever through this date.
Without
See, I can culturally appropriate things because I say I can. Because I say I can. I say I can do it, so I can do it. What's gonna happen to me? Somebody can get me.
having more rest. Without
I'll get kicked off of YouTube for saying it, sure, but like, there's other places I can say it.
displacing.
Not in public. Not on like a bus in like North Carolina or anything like that. No, I understand the consequences there. I'm going to get stabbed, right? I get that. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not retarded, okay? I understand the consequences of going around swinging my arms back and forth and be like, ah! I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. In private, I will.
Crime or violence to other areas.
poverty in and of itself is violence.
Most of the community members that we service day to day do not choose to do what they do.
We're the birthplace of redlining. The first redlining law was signed in my physical office, right? When you think about that at the same time as deindustrialization happening with jobs.
This seems like a Middle Eastern kind of black. There's different kinds of black. There's a sub-Saharan black. And then there's like a more Middle Eastern type of black, like once you get up towards like Somali and stuff like that. There's different tribes, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's like Southern Congo black, right? They got the big wide noses and like the really black skin. He's not one of those. He's not one of those. Maybe there's some mix in his lineage. I'm not going to sit here and try to figure it out.
The steel plant and leaving, and at the same time the suburbs were being built and you have flight. When you think about how guns and drugs just started showing up into these communities, you have a recipe for disaster.
Shout out Mayor
Show him the
Scott.
flamethrower video? I could probably throw it.
Brandon Mayor Scott, now that's my Ghoot.
That's my goat. So my father-in-law brought over a flamethrower the other day. That's pretty sweet. Let's see if we get some sound.
You gotta turn that on first. Press this button. Press this button and then.
Oh my God. That thing shot out like probably 35 feet, dude. It was pretty wild. I was like, no way. No way. That cannot be legal.
Do you know him? I know him. I just saw him.
I mean, you flirted with my Gherkin. Why would you do that? All my Gherkins have been burned and I can't do it. I can't speak the Ghoot. I'm terrible at it.
A couple weeks ago, yes.
Yeah. Do you understand what he's saying?
Terrible at the Ghoot.
I understand what he's saying
I'm trying to now calculate that apple mackin'.
most of the time. But, you know, I'm from Baltimore, so I can translate.
Right now it's supposed to be.
Those aren't words, man. This is not words. We're not dealing with words here. Ours is a Jayco 20-foot BHS bunkhouse with. What are you guys talking about? What are you talking about?
To be the safest year in Baltimore history. Have y'all noticed a big change?
Yeah, it has earned down a little bit, Ghoot. Hey, Ghoot, give me some of this white culture, Ghoot. See how man?
We love it. I can be mad, I want to ride. I ain't mad, I still want to ride.
On the spectrum between positive and negative, where do y'all see like all the bike life stuff?
I feel like it's positive because like you're a young person, like young people.
Background noise doesn't really like nougat. It's badougat. You don't want badougat in your candy bar.
Who want to have fun? That's having fun, right?
I don't like nougat either.
You ain't out here.
As an aside, I know we're not talking about nougat, but I don't care for it myself.
On some whole dumb stuff on the block selling drugs, you feel me? You riding a bike.
Like you can get sponsored, you get hella sponsorship. Start your YouTube channel.
Driver, ain't tripping. I got right back in that gym. Got like none of them missing.
There's hella shit you could do with a dirt bike. I'm
I'm gonna get it one day.
It's the biggest in the city right here, like the biggest Ghoot.
Already good. This is a lot of good energy flowing through. Yeah. Well, Matt, it's you.
Hey, what's up, my Goots? Andrew Callahan here, Channel 5 News.
I'm flirming through. What's up, my goods? I'm flirming through. I don't even know what's happening.
He's reporting live from Baltimore, Maryland. You ever notice that news overall is inherently negative?
Nowadays, if it ain't negative, people don't want to see it.
I noticed that too. Maybe it's because humans have an inherent negativity bias and are more than twice as likely to engage with content.
I am not negative. No. But go on.
That markets either crisis or disaster, and because media organizations and social.
Okay. So am I milking the whole negativity thing with being called sulk and stuff like that? Is that what I'm doing? This is a bit. Have you guys seen through my nonsense yet? Have you been like, this is all a bit? And John's actually a pretty chipper guy. When he's on his day-to-day, going around, he's like, hey, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Working hard or hardly working? I nudge people a lot. I nudge people consistently, constantly. They hate me for it, but it doesn't matter because I'm walking on sunshine. All right, guys? You guys see through my ruse, don't you?
Social media platforms are for-profit corporations in competition who measure success through engagement and are incentivized to create content or push algorithms that create cortisol release in viewers and or users to keep them engaged for longer, which is most easily done by deploying micro-traumatic digital imagery, which first requires a keen understanding of your target demographic.
Okay, so I can... Okay, no, this is good. This is good information. How do I traumatize you guys? How would I traumatize you? Okay, let's see what I can do. Trauma. Okay. A lot of black people. Why? Traumatize. Is that a person?
Once you know what scares your audience, you can print cash from their eyeballs by scaring the shit out of them. And it's for this reason that on social media and on TV, when good things happen, you almost never hear about them. After all, why would you? It makes no money for the platform.
Can somebody send me some traumatic video? Can somebody do that for me? I don't have the time or willingness to actually look it up.
Platforms.
The good stuff don't really make that much money.
Good news travels slower than a Galapagos tortoise off a perk 30 in a snowstorm. And we're trying to chase the racks here, dummy, on a jiggle-a-dooget. Which brings us to Baltimore, a city once perceived as being hopeless, with a reputation for gun violence, decay,
jiggle-a-dooget,
drugs, and disorder. But nowadays,
Rick says, just flirming through to say what my good goots in the chat. God, it's really hard to even... Now we're speaking Goot. Okay, he be just flirgin to Bergen, filma. No?
Nowadays, things are looking up for the Charm City. Since
Metal Hobbit says Baltimore speak is retarded. That was in English, and I appreciate that. Can we just speak English? Not like British English, because that is ugly to my ears, right? Like, hearing a native British person speak is like, it's like chopping carrots with a cleaver on a wooden cutting board. That's what it sounds like to me. There is no fluidity whatsoever. It's just glottal stop after glottal stop. That's all I hear.
Mayor Brandon Scott was elected back in 2020. Homicides have gone down by 54% in a way.
Now, at least these people are fluging the glurgen, or glugit, but I can't fucking do it. I wish I actually put a little bit of practice in before this show where I was like, Badugit. How but like, you know how actors kind of go, how now brown cow, unique New York, that kind of thing. Badugit maflugen. I can't. I'm not. I failed you guys yet again. Again, I have done this. And I'm disappointed in myself. Don't worry. Please don't concern yourself with my feelings. No one else does.
Way that even the local news station, which is ran by a band of Baltimore-bashing barbarians, colloquially known as the Sinclair Broadcasting Company, is having a hard time spinning for the worse. But they're trying.
Despite links between criminal activity and the Safe Streets program,
Big B says, he says, my parents never filmed beating the shit out of me. Sorry, John. Well, they didn't have the technology back then. I'm sure they would have. If they're all, you know, your dad's like, honey, pull out your phone. I'm going to give this one Oh, he gonna get one, right? Bring me a Switch. No, the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna beat him with that.
Program, Mayor Brendan Scott and the rest of City Hall.
He's just beating you, and then you hear Mario, yippee! Here we go. That's all you hear.
Continue to stand by the violence.
And now you can't think about Mario 64 without just reverting and going into some sort of trip. I don't know.
Intervention program.
Part of Sinclair's issue is that despite the declining murder rate, there are less beat cops on the streets of Baltimore than ever. For the most part, they've been replaced by a cohort of city-employed, formerly incarcerated men and women from the hoods of Baltimore.
Despite says I searched traumatic on YouTube and it's just a bunch of videos of broads yapping. Oh my God, that is so accurate. I bet that's so accurate. It's just a bunch of women complaining about stuff that probably didn't actually happen. I mean, really, and like, if it did happen, well, that sucks, but it's not, you don't see men who watch their buddy's head explode in Iraq go on YouTube and be like, I wanted to talk to you about my traumatic journey and like how I've gotten to a better place now. No, they don't. You know what they do is they go to a bar and slam 7 whiskeys in a row and then start crying to the fucking bartender. Just sobbing literal tears into their drink.
Who compose a violence intervention team called the Safe Streets.
And then they slam that in some sort of weird loop.
Who have several offices around town and a 24/7 tip hotline where if you're from Baltimore, you can call in when you feel that a situation is escalating, but you don't want to call the cops.
But is there any...
She had those baby hairs. Should I get baby hairs? Should I get the baby hairs going? Do white people have baby hairs? Or is that just, that's a specific black... Honey, she's not going to come. She's not going to come. Maybe I should get some, like, hair gel? Baby hairs? I don't think I have baby hairs like that.
Situation where you might feel like, all right, I've hit a wall, I got to call 911.
Thank you, Ardenshire, for literally running this channel because I'm not going to do it. The fuck is this? Okay, fine. Here's some trauma for you guys. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and X that out so I never see that again. And then back to the
get the hell out the way. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call whoever I feel got the best relationship with that individual. Bro, you might need to go down there and holler at your people.
Their work is dangerous. They are in communities on the front lines using their credibility to get people to not resort to using guns to solve their conflicts. They don't have body armor. They're not carrying weapons. They are out there with their credibility.
We're not just calling each other. We might know one of the parents.
I bet they're completely ineffective. Right, I bet they're just completely ineffective. Okay, we're going to go solve this issue between the Bloods and the Crips. And then they're like, hey, bro, don't do that. And they're like, okay, yeah, you right. And then a minute later, like 6 people are dead.
We might know one of the brothers.
Look, I'm not exactly optimistic. It's how I make my money. It's how this channel brings in the big bucks, is me just being bummed and bringing you the bad news. Hey, bad news, guys. Baltimore's a shithole. It's filled with rats and stuff like that. And then people shoot each other on the reg. But it's funny the way they talk, right? Badurgit. Badurgit. I shot him in the Badurgit. He died. He died. I don't know. I can't even do it.
We might know the pastor, the teacher. We know somebody in this neighborhood who knows that person. And we're just going to keep
Rick says Arden posting his goon fuel. That was, I X'd it out because I never wanted to see again. But yeah, it might be his goon fuel, his gooning supplies. Long neck Japanese chicks. If that's your thing, that's your thing. No one's here to judge you. You know, how if that's how you get your badooget, get your badooget.
In those angles.
I'm really gonna start implementing more of this Ghoot speak. Because it's really, I like it. I'm not going to lie to you.
Until the situation is dead, or, you know what I'm saying?
Christian says News 5 is a douche. Okay, I agree with you. I do. He's a fucking tool. But I like his videos. I don't like his opinions. I do like some of his videos. He did a Swamp Vest video. Is pretty fun. But I don't like him as a person. But that goes for a few of the people. Just like the Papa Meat guy, right? Christian doesn't like the Papa Meat guy. I don't either. I don't like him either. But I can watch a few of his videos and I can be like, wow, that's fucked up. This is some fucked up shit. I don't like that guy as a person. He kind of grosses me out. No offense, right? It's not personal. I don't have a personal issue with him. But like it's, I don't know. I don't have to love somebody's opinions to be interested in their work. You know?
And like, until we can't go anymore, we never just come to a place where it's like, okay, it's time to call the police.
If that were the case, I would never be able to watch a movie again. Ever. Any movie. Ever.
It's a billion people to call. It's a billion things.
Maybe Apocalypto. Apocalypto was pretty good.
To try before we...
And Mel Gibson, he's a card.
We have to take that avenue, and that's so important to us because of our trust with the community. They don't look at us as the police. They don't expect us to operate like the police, so that's not what the type of image we want to give them.
Well, I did have a reporter ask me a few weeks ago from a Sinclair station if one of my Safe Streets workers was a Crip because he had on a blue hat.
And is he? Is he a Crip? I mean, no. I mean, like, he might be.
That might be the dumbest fucking question I've ever gotten in my life. The reporter who had on a blue suit, by the way, so I guess he was a Crip too. This is him.
Yeah, but he was white. Right? The Crips don't take whites. I don't think they're crippled enough.
In a blue suit.
How'd you respond to that question?
Very eloquently. We did.
Eloquently.
Telling me it was the dumbest question he ever asked, but then I posted on social media the question that he asked, and then laid out to him.
Asked. Eloquently asked.
Him while tagging him every single school in Baltimore that wears the color blue and asking, like, should they all change their colors and their uniforms because you think that anybody that's black in this town that wears blue is a Crip? And then asked him, was he a Crip because he had on a blue suit?
You know, one thing I've been thinking a lot about is cultural.
Okay. I mean, it's a fair question, dude. Look, if you're black and you're walking around Baltimore and you're wearing blue and you happen to be in blood territory, that's a bad idea. That's a bad decision, isn't it? Isn't that a bad idea? You don't have to assume somebody's a Crip, but somebody will. Okay? Somebody will. And black people know this. Black people know this. If they wear blue in certain neighborhoods, they're likely to get shot. So why is that such a ridiculous question? I understand why it's a ridiculous question because people, you know, he's just a black guy wearing a blue hat. I mean, right, I wouldn't have asked that question. I wouldn't have been like, oh, there must be some sort of gang affiliation here, right? I would have asked, hey, that guy in the blue hat, does he have many felonies or just a couple? That would have been a better question. That would have been a better question.
Imagination.
And he would have been like, thank you for asking that non-offensive, non-racial, well, it's racial, but question. And yes, he has a warrant out for his arrest right now.
Americans perceive.
But he's a blood. He just wanted to wear a blue hat.
Other places based upon their media
just
consumption
happened to want
habits.
to.
We know
come
many
on.
Americans have the.
You don't think he can change his wardrobe every once in a while? Sometimes you just get sick of clothes. I don't, obviously, but like some people do.
Wrong idea about Baltimore. And guess who reinforces that the most? Sinclair Broadcasting Group. Sinclair Broadcasting Group has been quietly reshaping Baltimore's media landscape for years.
Who cares? I don't know who that is, man. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about Fox or CNN or NBC or any of those channels? Do people still watch those? No, boomers do. Boomers watch that shit. So who cares? Nobody. And they're all run by the same people. Let's be fucking for real, all right? It's not like they're putting out different messages. They might be like, Fox News might be like, okay, Fox News reports like this, and then CNN reports like this. They're the same fucking news channel. It's the same bullshit story. Okay, I don't care, all right? All your shit is just to manipulate boomers into like messing with the housing market or pumping Bitcoin or doing some other dumb gay bullshit. I don't care. I don't watch that shit. Neither do you. Do you guys watch that shit? Do you guys watch that? No, right? Because you're not 60 years old. Well, Malcolm is. I don't know if Malcolm's still watching. But no. No, you don't. Of course you don't.
Mandatory commentary segments on local stations to top-down editorial directives, they've shown how easy it is for a powerful...
Scott might be pushing it. Scott's like 56 or something like that. There's a couple other. I think CK is actually a boomer.
oligarch owner to turn a news station into a megaphone for his own politics. So who owns Sinclair? It's a chat GPT-ass motherfucker named David Smith, who also owns the Baltimore Sun. Makes sense now? These narratives are all tied together. Fragmentation of the truth, media hypnosis, algorithmic echo chambers, loaded...
Christian says, the color of the hat is not the problem. We don't have a hat problem in the country. What kind of problem do we have in the country, Christian? What kind of problem are you talking about? What kind of problem? If it's not a hat problem, if not a certain colored hat problem, what kind of color? What? Obviously, it's black people. Come on. Of course it is. I was just being silly. Okay, I know exactly what the situation is.
Incentives, truth versus lies. To be honest, nowadays in America, this whole situation is all too familiar. So before we put boots on the ground, we get informed. Ground news.
Notice how there was only white reporters on that, but I guarantee you, there is a black anchor on every single one of those channels. But he only put the white ones up, right? Like the weather girl or some shit, like the sports guy. But you know, there's a black anchor who speaks like a white guy, and his name's like Chuck or something, right? Not like Daquan. His name might actually be Daquan or like Tavarius or some other Dothraki bullshit. But like, you know, they changed his name and his whole thing to be more appealing, less scary, less frightening to old boomers, right? They scare easy. They're confused. They live in a world that they don't understand, but they insist that they do, right? So they're kind of afraid a lot.
Ground News is a dope-ass news aggregate that compiles thousands of articles from across the web and ranks them in terms of bias, so you can figure out how the right and the left are covering issues as they unfold in real time. Ground News, batch. I got it on my phone.
Dance Not says subcult. You're supposed to say it in the Ghoot. The Flurgan, the Bergen Flurgan. You're so... I can't even... Can somebody translate this? I only speak Ghoot now.
Phone right now. It shows me so many things and so many stories from across the political spectrum with dope-ass context, like bias, factuality, and of course, ding, 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 ownership. For example, when talking about Baltimore's historic crime drop, and right now, you can be like...
Sorry, you're right. That was an ad. My bad.
And that's...
I don't know. A lot of times I'm reading the chat and I'm not even watching this. This is background noise a lot of the time. And I'm over here reading background noise. I've seen at least 2 YouTube videos about white boy Crips. Send them to me right now, please.
That's one of the pillars that we teach here at Challenge to Change in our 3 rites of passage. The first one is our
background noise. Send those to me, please. Please.
Identity. You know, of course, it's my son right here on the wall behind you. He got murdered in 2000.
No, Christian. He says John likes ads. No, I was very clear about how I am indifferent to ads. I ain't a chick, all right? I don't hear ads. They don't work on me. I have some sort of ability of not paying attention.
At 13, as a result of gang violence and all, he got caught up in the gangs. Me serving 25 years of my life in and out of prison, left him out here, which is happening throughout major cities. The fathers are going to prison.
Why do these people choose to spend so much time in jail? I've never been to prison. why do they spend so much time in jail? It doesn't seem like it's fun. Do they miss people in there? Do they want to see? I don't get it. Why? Why do you do that?
Prison, leaving their sons and daughters out here. And he happened to be one of the first funerals I ever preached in my life was my son. When the father's absent.
Oh, right. And then they come out and they're like super religious, which is like, oh, well, okay, fine. But like, you killed people. You killed like a bunch of people. I'm not saying you can't like come back and like find Jesus and shit like that, but I'm just like, you killed Pete, like a lot of people.
And like, so much stuff take place. Because he's the
Not
pillar
for
of
the
the
gay
home.
sex. Is it for the gay sex? Are most black people gay? This is a real legitimate question. Are a lot of black people actually gay? Because like, I've heard that a lot of black people are actually gay, but they like act like not gay for some reason. Look, I'm not trying to be offensive on this specific point. This is just a legitimate question. Are like a lot of black people gay? Like, is there a higher ratio of black gay people per capita? They don't understand per capita, but it like with the amount of people that you have, is there a high number of homosexuals? If not, then not. I don't.
So if he's not there, who's there?
Metal Hobbit says a lot of blacks are gay. Or he says a lot of gays are black. Pretty sure that means the same thing. All blacks are gay. This is a known fact, says Christian. Thought says more black women are gay than white women. More white men are gay than black men. Are we talking about numbers as a whole? Because there's more gay white men than there are gay black men, but I'm talking per capita rate, right? Is there a higher likelihood for a black man to be gay than a white man? Because if you count all the white men, there's actually, it's a pretty low, it's like 1% or something like that of white men are gay. But is it like higher in the black community? Or like 30 or 40% of them gay? I know that is a wild number to throw out there. I could be right though. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying, oh, half of black men are gay. This is a fact and I know it. I'm asking questions. Are a lot of black people gay? They seem to have AIDS a lot. And that seems like a very gay thing to have. That's the gayest of diseases. I mean, they even have a disease called monkeypox. I don't know if the name is related to... I didn't name it. Okay, I didn't name it, all right? I would have called it pride pox or something like that. Which also sounds pretty black. But monkeypox is just straight up offensive.
This is my son, Mac, and this baby Bentley. They call him Bentley. You see what I mean? This is my son. He look just like me on the youth. They say he nice. I say he Duke knacking, but that's what fathers do.
That kid's like, I think my dad's retarded. I don't know. What the fuck is he saying? I don't know what he's saying.
They think he's great, and I think he got work to do. I love you, Ghoot. Go ahead.
Dan Snot says they have a certain blood disorder. Are you talking about sickle cell? Or are you talking about HIV? What if you had both? You're going to die. You're dead. You're a dead man.
It's my boy's Bentley.
Your Badooget is... I mean, was the Badooget worth it? Was it on the Ghoot? Was the Badooget worth the AIDS?
That's what they call him. They gave him... He earned his name.
Ardent clip that.
Father is not a name, but it's the title.
Next up at 11, was the Badooget worth the AIDS? See, I can do that. I should go work for one of those bullshit networks, like NBC or Fox News. And I'll be like, tonight, is the Badooget worth the AIDS? Okay, I didn't do it as well that time, but like the first two takes were good, right? Send this into like Fox or something. CNN or some shit like that. Tell them I will not say the N-word unless prompted or slightly annoyed.
It's a result of a function. So if you're not functioning as a father, being a maintainer, protector, provider, then you out of the picture. You're just a sperm donor, right?
According to data, 47.5% of black youth in America live without a consistent father figure in their life. And
yeah. I feel like that's low. I feel like that number is low. 45%. 45, that's it? 45? Really? Because I would say it's closer to like 90. Way closer.
1950, that number was 8.5%. We've seen from data that having no father in the house is the lead cause of youth criminality across the country, regardless of race.
Okay. I mean, like, yeah, okay. If a white kid doesn't have a father in the home, yeah, he's probably more likely to be a criminal. Sure. But here's my counter argument. If you're the descendant of a guy that ends up in jail, you're probably going to end up in jail too. And not because your dad was in jail, so he didn't tell you, oh, don't go. No, it's because he commits crimes. He's a criminal. And criminals beget criminals. So when criminals have kids, there is a strong likelihood, whether he's in jail during his childhood or not, to also become a criminal. I think you're putting the cart before the horse here. Background noise for a fiver says, can't find the original video I saw. This guy, but he was an Amish that became a Crip. Okay, all right.
Hundreds of kids, especially.
I bet that's going to be fun, so why not pop that up? Badooget. By the way, the Amish are predominantly Germans. I hope this guy drops absolute fire. He hasn't said anything yet, but I'm like, oh, I hope he drops fire. I hope he drops absolute flames here. Because I come on, bro. Come on, dude. Light it up. Light it up.
Y'all ain't never bounced out tripping on the 3, so stop capping. Surf the 12, now I'm through Crosby, cause the North is not active. Lil Smirk is from the L's, my baby do is get it cracking. In the field, we trick play and blitz shit like it was Madden. Running around with 4 Otis, big bitch with a new bow. He said, fuck what? Bitches spin season, get low, flip low, tiptoe, little buddy fresh up off a skid. Donkey Kong on 10th Ave, I'm throwing borders out the clip. Puck coffee, broke bitch.
No, it's bad. It's not good. And why does he have Jew curls? Is that a Jew curl? Or is that a tattoo?
Mama celery BT.
I think that's a tattoo. It looks like a peyote? Pote? What are those things called? Jew curl. It's not good.
I seen that bitch on South Jackson tweaking off the PCP and free goon till it's backwards. Her and Telly on the T and tell the feds to crack the gates. I'm with little Mr. Catch a Beat. We be on the second side. Why y'all playing like we not? 1200. Throw them 4 numbers up. You getting toxic. Lil Flacco top eye, but Betty.
This is trash. This is not good. How did it even get 177,000 views? Because it's not good.
First to spin and drop this. Last gang, tear it off, cause bitch, I'm with my baby highs. Yeah, we be through the second side purging. We the type to get on feet, I'm through the south surfing. That last op that got smacked had the town hurting. They woofing about that dead bitch while I'm still smirking. I'm 1300 though. Macaulay Culkin killed your brother, now you home alone. A crash dummy, known to tag something while I'm getting on. They found the diamond in the rough, little bitch, I'm saying.
It's terrible. It's really bad. Oh my God, I had such high hopes. And they were just dashed. What the, man? I've got a lot to be disappointed in this life. And then you just fucking throw the cherry on top like that. Come on, bro. I was hoping that you were going to drop, just spit fire, just bars, dude. But no, that was whack. I'm going to say it, that was whack. Thank you for wasting my time. Thank you for wasting our time.
Especially young boys, Uncle T is more than a mentor. He's someone they can trust, who again won't.
Farmer Chewy says, now I'm not a rap guy. That was shit. That was bad. You don't have to be a rap guy. You don't have to, look, you don't have to be a rap guy or a country guy or any sort of specific music person to like recognize a good song. You don't have to be like, well, like, I don't really listen to a lot of country, but this slaps. Right? There's lots of songs like that. There's songs like, oh, I don't listen to rap, but this is really good. Right? The same thing. That was garbage. That was garbage. That's terrible. Man.
Call the cops and isn't scared to apply true discipline.
Uncle T came into my life by one of my close friends, and he preached at his funeral. And when I saw he came...
Funeral. It's funeral.
And preached at his funeral for free, no cost, and...
I'm going to have to give this guy a pass because I don't know if he's, like, just stupid or, like, he got, like, shot in the face or something like that, so he might have, like, a tongue deformity. So I'm going to give him a pass, and I'm not going to make fun of the way he speaks because it looks like he got shot in the face or something terrible happened to him. I can be reasonable. I can be a normal, reasonable person, all right? I'm not going to make fun of a disabled guy. Well, I will. But, like, not in this specific instance, all right? I was going to make fun of him for being, like, black and stuff and, like, speaking dumb. But, like, that's not... I don't think that's what's going on. I think he has a physical impairment.
Really genuinely care, like it just did something to me. Like I always, like, man, I forever be in his good graces, you know, like any.
No. This is no. Never mind. No, he's just dumb.
Thing he ever need, like I'm gonna make sure I'm there because he didn't have to do that. I was shot.
Gates Above says I would 100% make fun of the disabled. It's funny. Look, I'm not against it. I'm not against making fun of the disabled, right? But there's always a time and a place, right? There's always a time and a place, and you know you have to tastefully make fun of this disabled, right? Tastefully. But I don't think it's not this guy's disabled. I think he's just a black guy doing the black. He can't enunciate his words.
The first time in 2021, November the 15th, just coming home.
Yeah, he's dumb and he's been shot. But I don't think like a bullet grazed his brain and knocked out his vocabulary center. But it could have. I don't know.
From prison.
When you get shot in the head, you're like, yeah, speaking to Ghoot and got a flurgan to Gurgan. Like, oh my God, dude. That's amazing. The human mind is a mystery.
I did 2 years. Car rolled up, like, next to me. And, like, as soon as I looked, the first shot hit me in my face and instantly blinded me. Went in this eye, crossed over, hit this eye, and got stuck in my face and instantly blinded me, even knocked my sense of smell out. And my car was shot up 45 times. I got hit 7 times. I saw the shots was done and I noticed I couldn't see. I just climbed out.
How the hell? Why don't they go to the range once in a while and practice? Like, cause like, I see a lot of these things where like, I got shot 7 times and stuff like that. And they all winged you? Like they couldn't land a center mass once? Go to the range. It's really, look, shooting is a skill and you need to practice it. You don't have to use so many bullets. You can shoot once or twice and then put a target down. Easily. It's not hard. It's not that hard. It's not It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but come on. Especially if there's like 4 of you in the car. You shoot off like 50 rounds, and then like they all just kind of pass through non-vital area. How? And then it kills little G baby. And right, like one wings off and shoots G baby in the chest, and then you have a little baby coffin. Like from the movie Hardball. Keanu Reeves.
My car window, took a knee, took my hoodie off, and put pressure on my face. You know, just to try and take the right procedures to keep myself alive and keep myself woke. I got hit 5 times in my legs, in my buttocks, and in my foot. A lot of people don't come out there.
Gates says we can all agree the worst thing about him is he's black, not disabled. Okay. So look, okay. Is it worse making fun of a disabled person if they are born disabled, or if they become disabled through some sort of accident, being shot, hit by a train, being dropped on their head as a kid? Which one is worse? This is a legit question. Which one is worse? Because if you make fun of somebody who's born disabled, it's just like, yeah, it wasn't their fault, but it's all they really know. So it's like they're kind of okay with it. Yeah, like I'm a freak. What am I going to do? But like if somebody becomes disabled later in life and he was like, you know, athletic and good with the ladies and stuff like that, and now he's like crawling on stumps, you know, using his fists to walk around. Right? I got cut in half by a train. Pushing himself on a skateboard. Right? He's got no legs. Which one is worse? I mean, it might hurt the feelings of the second guy worse, so I don't know. We're going to have to work on it. We'll decide later.
You know, 45 shots, point blank range, it then getting hit in my face. I was supposed to be completely blind.
Or you could just compliment them. We can do the other way around. The guy with no legs, you could be like, wow, you got some really good upper body strength. Right?
But like I said again, by the grace.
God, dude, I'm mean. I'm going to fucking hell. Like, jeez.
God, my sight came back. Instead of 20/20, now I got 0/12 because this eye gone.
Most kids that reach out to me, they pretty much know who they reaching out to. A man that's gonna love them to life, not to death. And they know I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm being straight up, and they know that whatever kind of advice I give them or whatever I say to them is geared towards creating greatness in them or extracting greatness out of them. So that's my whole.
And they all start rap careers?
Thing. Whenever a kid come in my life, you already know Uncle T. He can come to me, ask me for anything. If I got money, I'm gonna give him my last.
Yeah, my man, Uncle T. If you're Uncle T, everybody in East Baltimore knows Uncle T, right? And it's about being able to connect with people.
How old is this guy? What is he, 30-something? He's a mayor? Does being a mayor actually entail any sort of responsibility or anything? Is he doing stuff? I don't want to, like, knock him just because he's black or anything like that. I'm knocking him because he's kind of young. Like, is being the mayor worth it? Do you actually do stuff? Or because I know a lot of people who don't even vote for their mayor. I don't know who the mayor is. Actually, I think I met her. Yeah, I think the mayor of my town's a girl. She seemed nice enough. But I don't care. Maybe I'll run for mayor. Would that be funny if I ran for mayor and I won? Would that be fucking wild if I won? I might do it. We're thinking about running Jess for mayor. She'd have a better shot at it, honestly. Because, well, I would intentionally screw it up.
What the kids suffer throughout our city is perpetual trauma.
What's that again? What's that?
Art and Cherry
Stand over him.
Oh,
yeah, this guy. I don't like this guy anymore. I fucking hate him now. Arden Shire says, after losing a few IQ points, I figured it out. Ghoot is basically Black British / Irish slang. More importantly, they're looking for attention. Ghoot doesn't mean anything then. Ghoot means nothing. You actually looked it up, and Ghoot actually means nothing. Really. Everything can be done at a kiosk to run the city. So really, there's nothing to be done. Just have AI do it. Can we just have AI be the mayor? Can I vote Grok for the mayor? Can I do that? Can I? Because I bet it'll do a way better job than whatever that dude's name was.
Okay. Trauma on top of trauma. You know, acute trauma. You know, the kind of trauma that even psychiatrists and psychologists is struggling to try to deal with because there's layers and layers of it.
There's a lot of trauma. Some people don't want to intervene because they so traumatized. You get what I'm saying?
They don't even cry no more sometimes.
Numb. They just numb. I was shot 12 times. You get what I'm saying?
Everyone's getting shot around here, dude. Why do you survive? Why do you all survive? Just look, I'm not saying you should die, but like the people who are shooting at you need practice, a lot of practice. If everyone's just getting shot, yeah, I've been shot 12 times. I've been shot 7. Oh, I got shot 9 times. Why are you still alive? Why are all of you still alive? Are you getting shot with paintballs? What is going on? You know, if a 9mm ripped through my chest, I would be dead. You know, I think I'm kind of strong. I'm a strong guy. I'm a big, thick bro. But, like, a 9mm will kill me dead. Pretty fast. Pretty fast. But, like, if it wings me, you know, like, grazes my shoulder, I'm not going to be like, I've been shot. I've been like, oh. I wouldn't call that shot. I almost got shot. It just it grazed me. I don't think it's going to need stitches, so I'm not going to count that one. But these guys are counting like it hits their shoelaces, and it's like, oh, I've been shot. You're just being a drama queen. You're being dramatic. Come on. You can get shot.
My own homeboys, 2012, stood over top of me, tried to end my life. You get what I'm saying?
What are some of those shared traumas and experiences that you're referring to?
I can go on for days, but some of the core ones that we see.
He makes $215,000 as a mayor. $215K. $215,000 as a mayor? Oh, and don't forget about the corruption. I'm sure he's corrupt. I guarantee you he's corrupt. I don't know a politician who isn't corrupt. I don't know any politicians. Because I'm not corrupt. I have no power to be corrupt. If you guys give me power, I'll do it. I'll be corrupt. I'll take envelopes full of cash all day long. Kind of blowing my political career already. But whatever. I will be corrupt. I will have all the corruption. Vote for me, John. Sulk. You know who I am. This guy. Yep. But he's definitely corrupt. He's definitely... What does Nancy Pelosi make? Like $170,000 a year since like the dawn of time? Right? If you make $170,000 a year, you shouldn't be worth... What is she worth? $200 million? Where's that extra money coming from? And I love it when people like, oh, it's book tours and speaking. You know, she gets speaking fees. Okay, I'm sure she gets speaking fees, but like, you know, getting paid $2 million to speak in front of 5 people is like, something's up there. And let's be real. No one's buying Nancy Pelosi's book. No one is. Maybe a banker is buying pallets of her book and then incinerating them instantly just to buff the numbers, just as a way of bribery. But like, no real person's buying like, I wonder what Nancy Pelosi has to say. I really want to read her memoirs. I fucked JFK. Okay. She did.
See a lot is domestic violence, substance abuse, lack of resources as far as like housing and groceries, lack of education.
Hog Dog says $400 million. So Nancy Pelosi's almost worth $500 million. Look, I know insider trading is illegal, but apparently not if you're high enough in Congress. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? Isn't that disgusting? Isn't that disgusting? Obviously, there's corruption behind that. Obviously, there's insider trading. Obviously, there are numerous crimes being committed there. And everyone's just like, oh, well, she must be a really good speaker. She must have really good books. Nah, man. Nah. She doesn't have one movie deal. If her book was that good, she would have one movie deal. Look at J.K. Rowling. She's worth like $1 billion. She wrote Harry Potter. Admittedly, it's not the greatest literature of all time, but it's easily consumed. And, people like things that's not intellectually challenging, which is a skill in its own, right? If you make mid-wit enough content, you're going to fucking shoot to the top of the ranks. If you want to be good at X, just give the most mid-wit comment you could possibly do, and then you got a hit tweet, right? The thing about being famous on the internet is you got to be at the top of the bell curve when it comes to IQ. Not too smart, but not incredibly stupid. But right in the middle. But right in the middle is pretty fucking stupid. Right there at the top of the bell curve, where you have mass appeal with that sliver of humanity. Yeah. Yep. That's why you see all these fucking, these people on X that are, like, have tons of people. I'm like, this person's kind of stupid. This person's a stupid person. And then you realize they're all stupid. They're all fucking stupid. There's a lot of stupid people out there. In fact, they're the vast majority of people. And then you get depressed. Big B, thank you for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Kind of bummed out Knobs got it because he never donates at all.
Support.
Hey, FOMO, thank you. $20 for the kids. Thank you. Christmas is coming up.
Things like that.
But we got our shopping done, so. But thank you anyway.
How many of y'all seen a body on the ground? How many of y'all know somebody close?
Damn! What the fuck? Why do all these people see dead people on the ground? Jeez.
Y'all that got killed.
Hey.
How many of y'all went to
Freeside? Thank you. Another gifted sub. I appreciate that. And Big B got it. Nice.
funerals of people? Y'all never even put your hands down, man.
Some of these younger guys need hugs. Some of them need therapy.
Oh, Couch Surfing says, y'all donate. I thought I was done Christmas shopping, but now I want to buy more presents. Help me be consumer smart. Oh my God. We already got them so many fucking presents. Honey. I bought my 16-month-old like an RC car, but it's like a fast one. It's one of the nice ones. And obviously I didn't buy it for him. I bought it for me, but he likes it. So I said, hi, I bought this for Henry, but it's really for me. God, having sons kick ass, dude, because you can buy all kinds of shit and be like, this is for him. This isn't for me. This is for him. It's not true.
Every young guy I come across, I preach, go to therapy. Just try it. It's not going to kill you to try, because in our communities, you're weak if you go to therapy.
Little Hobbit says RC cars rule, and it's like fast. It's like a good one. I don't want to say how much I spent on it, but it wasn't like a cheap one. Yeah.
We were just taught to take it on the chin up, chest out. The day I got shot, I really opened up to my therapist, and she was basically telling me, like, get my...
Arden Share says, your 16-month-old needs a new shotgun or maybe a plasma cutter or something. Yeah, it sounds like, I think he's into that. I think he would be, yeah, he likes that kind of stuff for sure. Gates Above, $5. Here's for the jet ski fund for the 16-month-old. He does need a jet ski. He's been asking for a jet ski. He's like, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what's that, son? You want a jet ski? You heard him, Jess. You heard him. He said that's clear as a bell. He said, Dad, I want a jet ski. I don't want to disappoint our kids. Do you, Jess?
My life together and do right. Like, yeah, that's what I'm doing. But at the end of the day,
You're a bad mom, Jess. You're not going to let our 16-month-old get a jet ski.
you can't erase your past. I'm real.
You should have mom guilt. Okay, that's funny for me because she does have mom guilt for like the most petty bullshit. Like, oh, he's been sitting inside too long. I have mom guilt about that. I'm like, he's fine. He's hanging. We're playing video games, all right? Not everything has to be. But she does. So I take advantage of that. I'd be like, you're a bad mom if you don't let us do this.
Big on mental health. Like, it ain't nothing I ain't been through, from drug addiction, everything. Like, all the stuff I've been through, losing friends, holding my...
Nomstock says, couch turfing, shoot John with your crossbow. That's my crossbow. And she doesn't have the strength to actually, cock it, like load it and stuff. So, not gonna work.
Friends in my arms as they die. Yeah, I got blamed for it, so I wasn't even able to grieve the right way. I just lost one of my closest friends. I'm holding him as he shot in the face and still gets blamed for it. I got beat up by his mother and everything. So that type.
I'm sorry, what? You're okay. Let me get this story straight. You're holding your dying friend, and he's like complaining that he got beat up by his mom. He's bleeding out because he got shot. Is that what you're saying? Knobs Dog says that cute little crossbow is definitely not yours, Bono John. Yes, it is.
Type of stuff can really affect you mentally.
And because of, like I say, the direct trauma that these individuals always encounter, lashing out on others really becomes second nature.
Professor Grasslab says, to be fair, I have seen dead people on the ground, too, at a funeral. What kind of funeral is that, where they just dump them on the ground? It's a weird funeral. No, these people are talking about just dead people littering the streets of Baltimore. Which, move. I'm sorry, move. And I know moving is, like, hard and expensive and shit like that. But if there's dead people and, like, bullets whizzing by you, you're going to find a way to move, aren't you? It doesn't matter if you move out into the middle of the fucking woods. I would much rather do that than live in the inner city where I'm stepping over shit and dead bodies and constantly dodging 9mm. I wouldn't even have to dodge them. They can't hit shit anyway. So I just walk completely safely through a barrage of bullets, right? As long as I was the target, I'd be safe. But I just move. I just pick up and move. You don't need a car. Put shit into a backpack and walk places. You're African. That's what you did for thousands and thousands of years. And I'm not saying Europeans didn't do the same thing, because they did. It's not that hard. Put on a backpack and start walking.
You can get your first gun at 6 years old, for sure.
How does a 6-year-old get a gun in Baltimore?
I mean, it's easy. It's super easy. Probably by your brother.
I came into his life 2 years.
Here, 6-year-old, have this gun and have some of these no shit, they can't hit anything. Well, there you go. That's your answer. It's because it's a bunch of fucking toddlers fucking with binkies in. Die, motherfucker. No wonder they can't hit anything. They're supposed to be watching Coco Melon. They're Coco Felons.
Years ago,
That's what they
going
are.
on 3. He was a little menace around here. There's not a gun you can ask him about he don't know about. Always carried guns, right? One day...
Forrest Bonley says, I'm on the treadmill, on the phone with my gay friend, listening in soon. Why do you have to mention gay friend? Why do you have to mention gay friend? You can't just say friend. I mean, I guess that makes a difference when you say gay friend. Oh, he's gay? Oh, damn it, I can't say it. Fuck YouTube, man. Fuck you, YouTube. I was going to say call him an F slur.
You tell them what happened.
I seen him walking up the street with
And like really enunciate from your chest, right here. He'd probably giggle or something. I don't know.
all these brothers for real. They was talking to me. They had gave me a lot of money and stuff. I went home, busted down with my people for real. He had told me to come back later on to come see him for real. Boom. I came back later on that day, had a gun on me. All the
Freeside says she says gay so you know how to feel disgust. You know how to feel yeah, look, dude. God, that's what this show is about, isn't it? This is a bad news show, right? But it's mostly about like various levels of disgust, like and pissed off. But like disgust is a good term for it. It really encompasses what this show is about. Like, aren't you disgusted by this behavior? Aren't you disgusted by this opinion? Aren't you disgusted by this race? Okay, that was a little far. But no, not even that far. It's maybe barely too far, but you know. But that is this show. It's disgusting. This is a disgusting show. I have no qualms about being described as that.
older dudes, they was showing me all the bad stuff, showing me the wrong routes. He was like, you know you risking like what's going on. He said like, you gotta take it off of you. I wasn't taking it off me. I goes back, I tried going to alley somewhere and tuck it some more, thinking I was slick. I come back, he checked me again, he still found it for real. He hollered at me, he like, you still bring it back for real. Took me to the water.
Look. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't judge. Look, I mean, I understand there's dialects and different areas have different ways of speaking and stuff like that. But it really frustrates me that I have to really strain to understand what you're saying. You can't just speak like somewhat clearer. You can't enunciate your words. You can't use English. I know they teach you English. Unless it's one of those gay-ass schools that teach you Ebonics. Ebonics is not a language. It's a dialect at best, but it's a bastardization of English in general, and that's not what we do. I can't just fucking make up words. Languages have rules. They have, like, syntax and vocabulary and lexicon and shit like that, right? There's rules behind it, grammar. You can't just say Ghoot, Flurgan and Gurgan and Blargan and expect people to understand what you say because the words you say don't have an actual meaning. And you use them in various contexts in various ways. But I mean, you descend from a language with clicks and whistles. So I mean, like, at least you're not doing that. You got to look on the bright side. That's what this show is about. It's about disgust and looking on the bright side.
I had to throw my gun for real. I ain't want to do it. I told him I wasn't doing it at first. They had hold me. He like, I got you. Like, I'm riding behind you. Like, once you throw this gun.
Forrest Mommy says, I love phonics. I spell how I read. Well, then you should put R-E-E-D. Read.
I'm with you all the way. Like, you got to let it go. So I let it go. And now we
don't, like, it's how you do you, but, like, you know. I will correct you even if it is incorrect.
And now, this my gun, you heard me. This my switch.
Shimo says, Yernin and Gurgan, Manurgan. See, now I understand what people are talking. Now, thank you, Shimo. He's actually speaking the Ghoot. That's what we came here to do. Came here to speak the Ghoot. And everyone here is using English, the Queen's English. It's kind of disrespectful.
When I had a flash on there, it's definitely going to blind you. Like, I'm telling you, like, boom, you had me. On my free time, I go downtown and hustle. I be like, how y'all doing? I'm a young photographer, and I take pictures for $10 a piece. Would y'all like to support me? And I tell them that I got a deal for 5 for $25.
That's a pretty good deal. I would do it.
Yeah.
Do they get the pictures, or do you just take them? Because that's a difference, right? You actually have to, like, develop those pictures. I mean, I guess you could send them an email. Okay.
Yeah, we'll hire you for a little photo shoot if you're down.
See, no more, definitely.
This is Baltimore Noel's Italian night.
Definitely.
Yeah, the one and only.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
That's my big brother.
He said he gave it a 10 out of 10, y'all. Let's get it up.
Strong young man right here, man. He got a little more journey to go, man. I just want him to stay focused for real.
That dude's on heroin. That dude's on fent or heroin or something.
He already so farther than a lot of
He did
older
a piece
people.
on him because he was out of school for a whole year. I took him up at the Board of Education and demanded they get him back in school. He got back in school. The first quarter he brought, how many certificates you brought?
Yeah,
he brought them to the...
About like 6 certificates, then I got like 6 more.
And how many people watched that post?
9 million.
Oh man, you just came from school.
9 million is a good post. That's a good post. I don't do Instagram. Somebody runs my Instagram account. I think it's Ardenshire, but yeah. Arden, do you want to put a link to my Instagram account? If it's still being run, I don't even have access to it.
The giddy up, okay. Oh, what you got? Man, look, y'all get it up, y'all. Get it up for him. Y'all don't play with that, bro. Yeah, don't give that money, y'all. Give that money.
I'm sorry, what are these? What are these? What are they? I know these are dollar bills around here, but what are these? What are these? Are they bearer bonds? What are
Don't play with him, that's big. The giddy up. Yeah, the giddy up. 9 million people watched that post because they were so proud of his accomplishment and his achievements. He's a big example for other young.
All right, let's look at my gram. Let's look at my Instagram because I don't look at it. Okay, John Sulkington. I just got 39 followers. Hey, look at that. Just a bunch of no, none of that. Now I gotta resize it. None of that. All right. Well, you guys know what to do. Go follow my Instagram.
Young people in the neighborhood to look up to and say, if Ma did it, I can do it.
Yeah, he is the one.
Yeah.
The one.
The poster child. He the poster child. And I'm going to do everything in my conceivable power to push him into his greatness.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's me again. Do you like Channel 5? What if I told you we have a second...
That's all right, but I'm not going to watch this.
So if you went out and solved all of those, the majority of them would still be happening because most of the things that are happening are basic.
Gates says certificates for what? I don't know. I don't know what those are certificates for. Do they do stuff? Does it show? What exactly does it show?
Human conflict. And what our Safe Streets Violence Interrupters do is intercede in that.
As I mentioned, the Safe Streets program is only controversial due to the fact that they're not cops and are mostly convicted felons, but ironically, it's that credibility of being behind the wall.
Okay. Okay, now I get that. Like, they've been on the inside and they're like, yo, you don't want to do that because it sucks in there. It sucks in there. I guess that would be a good point of view. I guess it's
now outside that allows them the access to intervene in a way that leads to actual resolution.
When's the last time you broke up a fight?
Honestly, last night.
Most of the violence now is the kind of stuff that you and I just discussed, that we're talking about interpersonal violence is driving gun violence around.
Oh, Ardenshire also posted my Ko-Fi. If you want to flurg the Fluffenbergenstein here. Flurgen to Fluffenbergenstein here. Yep. Yeah.
Around this country, and it's past time that we actually start to talk about that because it's a lot harder.
I feel like the only Ghoot that we've learned is Flurgen the Gurgen, and I think that's it. Ghoot? I forgot. De Ghoot? What was the one for head? De Gert? I don't understand.
Harder to intercede into those kind of things than it would be some rival drug war back and forth, because we still have that, but it is not the driving force of what's happening on our streets anymore.
How many incidents do you think spawn?
Couch Surfing says a psychopathic tendencies hoodie is dope as fuck. Yeah, we got one, and she likes it. They're cool. It is actually cool. I got signed out of my bonfire, so I can't show you. So that is what it is.
on from a disagreement between two people about like a girlfriend or a boyfriend.
A lot.
Look, I don't like logging into things. They always ask for like, oh, what's your email and password? I'm like, why the fuck would I know that? Why the fuck would I know the email and password I use for this specific account I made years ago? Why would I know that? And I get like upset. I get offended. I'm like, look, I have passwords. I have emails. I have a couple emails. I have a few. You also have passwords rules. You have password rules that you refuse to tell me. Okay? So I just need to adjust my password enough to fit your rules. But if you don't tell me the rules that you made my password, how am I possibly going to guess that? How am I possibly going to guess that? Oh, well, just reset your password. I don't want to constantly reset my password. And then it's like, okay, what's your new password? And then I'm like, okay, I type it in. They're like, oh, it can't be the same as the old password. I'm like, I'm going to fucking shoot you. I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to fucking kill you. I'm going to fucking kill you. And then I immediately give up because I have a very low frustration tolerance. I've got a lack of the ability to maintain a frustrated state. I will immediately fly off the handle. I will. I have a mental illness. What do you want?
That's 90%.
What do you
That's
want?
a big majority.
That's 90% of the situations that transpire
It's not my
in
password.
this community, at least.
What's the main kind of?
It's not my password, but it probably. He said it's Dick Lover, but the 3 as in the E, and there's a capital. There's a exclamation point, but I think there also needs to be I think that covers a lot of them. Maybe that's my new password, Dick Lover.
Immediate help that you find people need most often?
Rental assistance, eviction prevention, and always, substance abuse and mental
We'll
health.
never guess that one. Dick Lover with a 3.
The rental assistance and eviction prevention are two of the biggest things that we suffer from in this community. So a lot of families facing being put out because rent and been spiked and all that, but nothing in the economy spiked.
Hog Dog says my wife had a root canal today. F. It went well, but holy what the fuck. Fucking holidays. I know, a root canal around Christmas. That sucks. Root canals are not fun, obviously, but like, damn. Booty hole warrior. No, I wouldn't remember that. It's got to be something. Despite it says butt stuff, but there's too many capitalized. Oh, it's butt stuff, exclamation 6969. It's too much. I couldn't. Okay. I'll call the bank. I'll be like, yeah, the password's butt stuff. It's capital B, U, lowercase t, uppercase T, lowercase s, lowercase t, U, F, exclamation point 6969. And they'd be like, it says that's not working. I'd be like, God! Wait, was it? And then I'd try a bunch of other stuff. Is it Dick Lover 3? With a 3?
With it. So we got people that should
They'd be like, no.
to pay more for less. And
Obviously,
of
we
course,
tried that.
that pressure a lot. So our focus is trying to help people from losing their places to sleep, which that's definitely going to then lead to more violence and other things, depression.
You
and
guys
everything.
are putting out some good passwords. They look like very strong passwords. But I'm not going to use any of them, so you could just stop.
Aside from providing guidance to the at-risk youth of the city, participating in outreach programs
glad you're
is also
laughing, Knob.
therapeutic to a
I'm
whole
glad you're
cohort
laughing.
of formerly incarcerated people who've been released and are looking to make things right and give.
Penis Lover 42069. So I'm a pothead too. And I'll use the 3 again for the E in there. Penis Lover 42069 is probably, I guarantee you that's somebody's password. But I don't. And then this one just says password. Just password. But there's 5s. No, fuck you.
Back.
I was recently released.
You guys are frustrating. You guys give me a headache. You know what? Surprised I don't fly off the handle more on this show. This is where I come to do my therapy and like you know, get my feelings out and like kind of talk about my problems with the world and my own psychology and like, you know, the issues that I think about and stuff like that. And you guys give me a fucking migraine. Oh. I love you though. I do. Art and Shara says Bieber forever. Bieber fever. Lots of threes for the E's. You guys, it's not even creative anymore.
From prison, on October the 3rd, I had to serve 18 years in prison. I used
Bieber
to sell
fever
drugs
ain't
in this
bad.
corner growing up.
I sniff bike seats 88. Based. Hog Dog says late for anal 69420. I'm never late, sir. When I get there, I'm exactly on time, okay? So it should be on time for anal.
Behavior, you know what I'm saying? We take so much from our community and never get back to
God, you guys are really coming up with a lot of them. E-bikes make me hard. I ate Burham. Can't read that one, Renee's. I Burham. We're gonna kill Knob.
But you know, I turned my life around while I was in prison. Come over here and assist Uncle T in whatever way that I can, dealing with the youth on this side of town as well.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's imperative that I come over and try to fix a community that I tore down growing up.
By the way, Renee's, me and Christian were playing Path of Exile, and we named our characters Renee's and Confused. He's Renee's. I'm confused. So we didn't tell you about that, and that was actually like a month and a half ago.
I was gone since I was a kid.
So you're in our thoughts and prayers. Just letting you know.
I'm 37 years old now,
Letting
man.
you
It just
know.
felt good to finally walk out those doors as a free man. First thing I did was drive to my daughter's school and surprise.
Freeside just says, I am gay with a bunch of special characters.
How'd she?
But he just said, I am gay. Don't clip that.
You react to that?
Or clip it. I don't fucking care.
It blew her mind. She was shocked.
Hey, girl.
Yeah, it's Renee's. I'm glad you love it. It's a funny thing that we did a while back, and I have not mentioned it to you that I have a video game character. We have a team, and we're Renee's Confused, and well, Chad picked it because he's a witch class, and I don't know if I should have told you that part. Knobs Dog donate and I'll read it. This mine says bacon hater. But there's still a 420 in it, so whatever.
And I think that's another point that I want to make, because you know that some folks fall in.
It's a witch class. He was a witch class, and he was all like, I'm going to think of a witch. Oh, it's Renee's. And then he was like, Renee's. And I saw like, oh, I'm Renee's. I'll do the confused. And we've just been running around like that, smashing zombs, smashing zombs.
To this thing where it has to be arresting a bunch of people. That's never been the case. If you look at 2000.
God. Gates says, I used to have the name Art of Sodomy for Battlefield months ago, but then got banned for a week for shit talking. They also forced me to change my name. Why? That's a good name. That's a really good name, because there's not an art behind it. You just kind of bash away. It's like, it's a good name.
The city of Baltimore had 278 homicides that year. In a city of roughly 600,000, they made 91,000 arrests. Last year, we had 201 homicides. We made 15,000 arrests. Significantly fewer homicides with significantly fewer arrests, because it's never been about how many people, it's who and for what.
I think the police are seeing the benefit in the work that we're doing. They see us as a partner in this, and they recognize there's certain things that they cannot do. We're not just going to police our way out of this problem. I think hopefully over time, and you know, we've been able to do all of this without putting additional cops.
Never mind how I know that. Just mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business.
On the street, we've been able to do this at a time when the police department says, like, we don't have as many officers as we'd like to have on the street.
Like I said, we can take a lot of credit, pat ourselves on the back, but a big part of what took...
No, we're not doing the 6'7". We're not doing the 6'7". We're not doing that retarded gay shit. 6'7" is retarded and gay. It's you know what that is? That's like fucking postmodernism. And it looks like this guy is smoking a big old doobie, right? A big doobie, but it's actually just a bus stop. That's postmodernism, right? 6'7" is just weird because it means nothing. That's quintessential postmodernism. It's just weird because it's weird. It's not artistic. It doesn't really have a meaning per se. It is nonsense, and that's supposed to be some sort of comment on society. Memes used to actually have a meaning. They used to have like an anchor of reality. It was anchored to this world. I know a lot of them are pretty out there, sure. But now we're getting into this weird phase of the internet, which I'm not a fan of. Not a fan. Where it's just like, let's just say things until they catch on. And why? Just to confuse old people? I get how that's funny, I guess. I guess, but there has to be some sort of basis to it, man. There has to be something.
The place with these numbers was our community.
Absolutely.
So you guys
What do you
imagine
get,
maybe
man?
5
What do you
years
get,
your
man?
program would quadruple in size or something like that, especially when they see the data, they'll probably want to expand it.
That's what...
What is this? Renee's, what did you give me? What is this? It's Instagram. What is this?
Yeah, I guess he is.
Oh my God.
Charlie, what is Jesus doing?
6'7".
Yeah, I guess he is.
Fuck. Fuck, dude. Fuck. Hated that. I hated that.
That's what should happen. It should be more sites and more zones. We got at least 4
Oh,
zones.
they can't see the picture? I don't care.
Last year went 365 without a homicide. And we made it like 319 days down here.
I fucking hate that though. That was like sad. That was, Jesus is not doing 6'7".
Just be more zones. That's more potential for 365 days without a homicide.
When you're looking at this thing, you should look at
I like how she immediately gives up. Renee's just like, that's fair. What are you going to do?
it's like a cancer. We don't want just to cure one symptom of cancer. We want to eliminate the entirety of cancer. We've gone after gun companies. We sued Caliber 80, the nation's largest ghost gun company, and we ended their business, and now they're going bankrupt, right?
80% AR receiver kits. How much are they? Baltimore City sues ghost gun manufacturer as Maryland ban. Why do you need a fucking ghost gun manufacturer? Just get a fucking 3D printer and print your own. A 3D printer is like what, $150? That's it. $150 you can buy, you can build all the guns you want. Start your own little business. No problem. How much are these though?
Right, and we saw ghost gun recoveries fall off a cliff just a few weeks.
Who gives a shit, dude? They're all over the... Who gives a shit? Everybody should be armed. Black, white, Latino, I don't give a shit. This is America. You have a right to, as long as you're a legal citizen, and we should actually reduce the amount of legal citizens we have. We should start making people illegal. I don't care if they're born here. But if you're an American, if you're who I deem to be an American, then you have a right to a firearm. but who I deem to be an American. A productive, white, landowning male. Asians are probably okay too. Yeah.
Ago, we were awarded the largest settlement ever against a gun store,
I'm just saying,
Hanover Armory
you know.
in Anne Arundel County, that was selling weapons to people, children, people that shouldn't have them, all of these folks, without background checks and without IDs. We're doing that focus as well.
What do you think is the main thing that keeps people locked to the streets or in that cycle?
The people who they love. That's one of the things I'm facing right now. My brother.
Lucas Hardar says all gun laws are unconstitutional. That's right. But making people no longer citizens of the United States is completely constitutional. I can choose who gets to be a citizen, right? If you're not born here, obviously you're not a citizen. You don't just get to live here, right? If your parents weren't citizens and you were born here, you're still not a fucking citizen. You know, I'm sorry. Just because your fucking, immigrant parents ran over the border and shit you out does not make you a citizen. That's not how that works. No. And then you fly like the Mexican flag or the Brazilian flag or whatever, what have you, Ethiopia or some bullshit. No. No. No, 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 no. No, we should really start a program where we're going to start like cutting the fat, let's call it. Let's start cutting the fat a little bit. We can keep all these, programs, these welfare programs, but we should really start making non-citizens, people I deem to be not citizens, leave. Or, you know what? We could just cut out like a reservation in the middle of the country. That way we don't have to send them back to their countries of origin, right? But we can all put them in, say, like Arkansas. And just like wall off a fairly large section. Nevada. Nevada's great. Nevada is mostly desert anyway, and it's all owned by the government. So like a large section of Nevada, and put them all there, and then keep them there. It wouldn't be a concentration camp. I don't know why you guys would think that. It's not. It's not a concentration camp. It's too big. Right? It's not concentrated enough. It would be there would be a concentration of that type of person, yes. And if you want to get really technical with it, it would be a kind of concentration camp. But who says that's a bad thing? Right?
For example, he's still in the streets. I love him. I told him, like, don't let me down, bro. Like, get out the streets, you feel me? But I don't have no...
He said streets. He said streets.
Alternative for him. So I can't keep telling him that. And that's why I feel so bad.
Hog Dog says, jizz, mop, and bucket, 42069. You need to have an exclamation point or something, a hashtag or something. It needs one of those special characters.
Because I don't got no alternative for him. If I had an alternative for him, he'd have been on the streets.
As far as your family situation goes, do you have like a mom and dad in your life?
Nah.
You don't have a mom or a dad? You don't have a mom or a dad? You just out here? Look, I shouldn't laugh. But like, come on, dude. What are you doing out there? What are you, like 12?
They messed up. I'm trying to bring my family back. For instance, I don't really mess with my father, so he out of the situation, but my mother, that's my heart. I gotta do this for her. I gotta win.
And she's strung out, isn't she?
I gotta build this generational wealth. I know I can do it. I believe in myself.
I said to myself when starting this program, what kind of man it would have been to capture me? You know, my mom's died when I was 3. Never seen my father a day in my life. I'm sick.
Gates says make a coliseum and have illegals fight to the death. And what, like the last one standing gets citizenship? I mean, or you could just go back, right? So you enter the Thunderdome. If you want to stay, right? You enter the Thunderdome, or you can go back to Guatemala or something like that. Guatemala isn't even that bad. I've been to Guatemala. It's not that bad. There's like malls and shit and Burger Kings. It's not that bad. I don't know, like, Well, if you want to go into the Thunderdome, be my guest and shit like that. But Guatemala is really not that bad. I guess they're going to go to jail if they go back to Guatemala. Because, like, a lot of them are criminals. But it's not that they're criminals because they're from Guatemala. It's they're criminals that escaped Guatemala because they were going to go to jail if they stayed in Guatemala. That's why they don't want to be sent back to, like, Guatemala. So that's... Guatemala is really not that bad.
63, still don't know who my dad is. Don't know if he's living or dead. I dropped out of school, hit the block.
So if you're a refugee, because if you get sent back, you're going to go to jail, then that's not the refugees we should have at all. We shouldn't take in refugees. Shit's hard enough as it is here. But, like, yeah.
The rest was history. But I said to myself, what kind of man would it have taken to get me at that time in my life? And that's who I mold myself to be today, so I can reach the kid, the little Uncle T's that I was when I was young.
Most of the time now when I'm traveling to another place, ironically, it's to talk about how we as a city have been able to have this historic reductions in gun violence, and now we're seen as a leader in the space that we were seen at the bottom of the barrel just a few years ago. People now see Baltimore as a place that they should invest in, a city that is on the come up, that is on the rise, or as we say, that is going through a renaissance. But really, when you talk about Baltimore, you talk about that grit, that spirit that I can go through troubles and trials and make it to the other side.
What did you send me, Despite? What is this? Is this another one of your...
But when you trace...
What is this? All right, fine, whatever, I'll play it, I don't care.
It's the origin of this chant back to who it came from. It leads back to this rapper by the name of Skrilla, who's openly admitted to practicing a particular religion called Palo Mayumbe and other dark spiritual rituals. And I'm going to show you why.
This is Skrilla. This guy's the reason your kids are saying 6'7" from a song he made called Doot Doot. Skrilla is into demonic worship. He is a santero. He's into Palo Mayumbe. And the Doot Doot or 6'7" song is literally a chant and summoning the spirits that he operates in.
I'm a santo. I do Palo. I'm a santo. What's that mean exactly? Like all that sacrifice and goats and all that.
Okay. So 6'7" is the chant that summons demons? Okay. I'd like to know more.
When you had the gun in your face, when you've buried friends, when you've seen your friends' parents dealing with extreme levels of addiction, when you went to school and you didn't have your first...
Forrest Money says, I wasn't allowed to listen to secular music growing up till like 12 or so. Are you Mormon? Were you Mormon? I mean, I'm not judging anybody for growing up in weird religions. I mean, I was Jehovah's Witness. So like they're weird. I don't have a problem with Mormons either. I don't.
air conditioning class until 9th grade, where you lived on blocks, where you saw vacant housing every single day. It makes it very different.
There's a lot of different lanes to this work, and instead of as a city lifting up one program and saying like this is going to be the magical thing that solves.
Couch Surfing says no, she has good parents. Well, I mean, it's not like you get look. Being Mormon doesn't mean you're a bad parent. I don't know enough about Mormons. I don't know anything about Mormons. I really don't. I mean, I know they live in Utah. I know they own In-N-Out. I know Mitt Romney's one. But In-N-Out, like if you own In-N-Out, In-N-Out is fucking good, man. I like In-N-Out. And if you don't like In-N-Out, fuck you.
The problem, our city is way too diverse to just have one single strategy.
We have to have a better education system. We have to.
Hog Dog says, I was raised to murder the poon. No, you weren't.
To make sure that people have jobs and are able to.
It's not like your dad had you in the garage after school fucking with a shadow boxing the poon, right? A fucking hog dog. Your dad's he's a killer. Fucking hauling logs outside in the snow. It's a poon murder montage. Hog Dog. Look at you now.
Provide for their families. All of those things matter. We have to make sure that physical and mental health is right too. There is no one thing.
He says he had no dad. He had no dad. I'm sorry, Hog Dog. Checks out though.
There's no silver bullet. All of those
That was mean. I'm sorry.
factors play into what's happening, not just in Baltimore, but across the country.
Channel 5 Live Worldwide, Hollywood and Vine. Fuck the authority, Channel 5 News. Channel 55. We don't fuck with custers. And 5 is the best number.
Shortly after leaving Baltimore, where I saw the city's majority black community begin to heal after decades of violence, trauma, and neglect, I caught wind of something else happening. Literally, the opposite thing happening in Arkansas. 50 to 75 white Americans leaving society to bring back segregation in their own private compound.
It's not segregation. It's not Look, if 75 white people want to get together and start a town, how is that segregation? If 75 black people got together and wanted to start a town, would that be segregation? Fuck you, Andrew. Fuck you and your dirty fucking tattooed asshole. Fuck you. Why can't these people go and start a town? What's wrong with that? It's not like, oh, we're bringing slaves too, and we're going to put them in the shitty part of town. No. They're just going to go start a town. Like most American towns started. There weren't black people originally. It wasn't segregation back. Fuck you. Fuck you, Andrew. Fuck you, Andrew. Fucking suck the fattest dick you can find.
The compound is called Return to the Land. Here's a preview of that coverage.
Lived in a black neighborhood for quite a while. I saw how they treated white people. It's not very good. And yet,
based!
All the hate is on white males.
You would get
He's right.
beat up if you said something racial to a black person.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like, what are you doing talking to them? Like, yeah.
Saw that happen.
Obviously, they're going to flip out and stuff. They got nothing to lose, man.
Yes. Almost exclusively white communities.
Gay. That guy's gay. You're going to get out. You're going to be thrown out of town, too.
Exist all around the United States off of paper merely because of socioeconomics, and that
Not his first time sword fighting. Probably his first time with a sword, but like, you know what I mean.
if you are wealthy enough, everyone who becomes wealthy enough will buy into a more or less white-only gated community. But
He's right. He's right. Right, segregation happens all over, right? And when you get wealthy enough, you will move into a community that is 99% white. You will have a designated black family that you keep next to the gate, just so you can say this is not a whites only neighborhood, but that black family is heavily vetted. It's just so, come on, dude. It's obvious. And so what these not rich people want to go start a town, let them. But you can't do that.
I would not be able to afford that outside of, working my entire life to build up a bunch of businesses, but I would like to have kids.
I want my kids to be taught that their ancestors did great things, not that they were the villains of history.
Correct. These guys don't sound like bad people. This guy wants to make them out to be bad people. They don't sound like bad people at all.
And Arkansas is nice. As far as I know, the laws are you just need to let them know that you're going to be homeschooling. And then after that, there's no testing that you need to do, or they don't really check up on you.
The first community that really went after us was the r/Jewish subreddit.
I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything, but I'm not going to say anything.
Had CPS come out here because they had complained to CPS.
Of course, Reddit, too.
Yes, trying to get my kids taken away. The health department has come out here.
Nobody's surprised, Gates. Nobody here is surprised. All right, come on, dude.
They just blanket made complaints to everyone.
I mean, I do have Mein Kampf, but
We all have Mein Kampf. We all have a copy of Mein Kampf. It's a fucking book, all right? I have like 9 copies of Mein Kampf, all right? I've got a signed edition. I'm kidding, I don't.
I think that's just historically relevant.
Who wrote that one?
Mein Kampf.
What are you going to say, Andrew? What are you going to say?
Yeah.
Hitler.
Oh, shit.
He's sort of the
Like you didn't know. Come on.
central villain of the 20th century. So if you don't understand...
I'm sorry, if I had a book from like Karl Marx, would you act the same way? Technically killed more people.
what he thought, then you're, again, missing a big piece of history.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely correct. I mean, let's say Hitler was a villain. I'm going to go out and on. Okay. All right. Wouldn't it be prudent to study history from his point of view? I'm just saying. It's just like, come on. Don't you want multiple points of view? I'm just saying. I don't have a copy of Mein Kampf.
Did he make mistakes? I believe so.
What do you think the biggest mistake was?
Invading the Sudetenland.
None of the other stuff.
The other stuff? Well, it depends on what you mean.
Just like the Holocaust and everything.
Holocaust? I don't know about all that.
I'm going to be watching that one.
But he thinks Genghis Khan is cool and he killed more people than Hitler.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
I like making tacos. It's
Tacos
fun.
is good.
If you'd like to see our full episode, inside the white...
Was that supposed to be some sort of... Well, can she not make tacos because she's white? Is that what you're trying to say? Fuck this guy. I really do fucking hate him.
It's only community of Arkansas. Head to our page.
Somebody find me a streamer that's like kind of small but cool, because I have to raid somebody. I want to find somebody who's like not that big. So like, you know, to help them out. Somebody they like that's like kind of has a smaller audience.
Patreon at www.patreon.com.
Can somebody drop me a link and stuff and then not tell him about the whole Mein Kampf thing? Let's just keep that between us.
/channel 5. As many of you guys know, we are a 100% independent, primarily crowdfunded news operation, and it's your support on Patreon, which is $5 a month, that keeps the wheels rolling. So if you want to check it out and support us once again, head to www.patreon.com /channel5. I'll put the link in the pinned comment and description box of this video.
Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, yeah, because I gotta end the show. I gotta end the show, but like I gotta find somebody to raid. So you're gonna have to give me a minute. I'll play a little music. Here. So well, let's find somebody to raid. Nobody's got anybody? Nobody? Nobody's live right now? Somebody's smaller? Let's see. Let's see who's got like nobody watching. Let's go third page. Go fourth page. Go to 37th page. Okay, that's too little. Warframe? Okay, I need somebody a little bit bigger. I need somebody with at least somebody watching. Someone. Wow. There's a lot of people streaming with absolutely 0 people watching. Wow. I guess I don't know. Wait. Is that live? How many people else you got watching? I don't know. I'm gonna have to rely on my chat. Nobody has given me any. Do a 0-person stream? Alright, I'll do a 0-person stream. This guy's live. This is Russian though. And he's not even there. Yeah, he's Russian. Okay, that's 0. That's like some religious thing. I want to find somebody cool. How about this guy? This guy, he's got 5 followers and 0 likes. And oh, he's playing what's it called? Arc Raiders. So I'll fucking go ahead and do him. How about that? Thanks for coming, guys. I hope you guys had a good night and all that. And thanks for being so good numbers tonight. What was it, 217 or something like that? It's 236 now. So go ahead and fucking screenshot that shit. That's nice. Thank you. Thanks. Hit the like button. I would appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great night. And thanks for being cult members. And thanks for being you. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Until then, drink a lot of water, get a good night's sleep, and take care of yourselves. Because I care about you too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Love you. Bye.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster 2, government lies they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, roaring like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke, unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.